Blitz in the house. Woo! It's week 5 of bar muscle-ups. It has been so cool, you guys. So awesome to see some of you guys putting in the work out there and already smashing some bar muscle-ups. This is our last bar muscle-up video. If you guys have been around for some of my series before, the last video is not too much. We're just piecing together everything, and I'll leave you guys with a little common tips and cues that usually help my athletes. We are combining week 4, which was hips to bar, jump, hollow, sweep in the arch, back in a hollow, press those hips up tall up to the bar with that jumping bar muscle up we did in week 3, which was just a drill to get you guys comfortable landing on top of the bar. Combining those two together makes the full bar muscle up. Let's look at 1 rep right now. Jump in a hollow, arch, hollow toes up, hips sit up and over the bar. Some cues. 1, always look for your toes in the front. Let's think about this for a second. If I lift my toes all the way up to where I can see them in the front, what position am I probably in? I'm probably in the hollow body position. If I can't see my toes, I'm probably in the wrong position or an arch and my feet are probably dragging me down. So actually across the gym right now, there is an X sitting on the wall. I use chalk and draw little X's all around the gym so our athletes can kind of focus on them. If I'm working with an athlete, I might say, hey, go spot that X. It's a good idea to pick a target across the other side of the gym or in front of you that you can actually get your toes up to. And from that hollow position, we know what to do there. We press our hips tall, press down on the bar, and then you're gonna notice the higher your toes go, the higher your body is gonna float above that bar. That being said, I've gotten quite a few questions on how athletes can avoid that missing the standard of a bar muscle up, meaning that their toes fly above the bar. Same idea. You need to put a target in front of you that's well lower than what you normally try to get your toes up to. If your toes are floating way up here on the bar, you need to get yourself a target or a visual where you can actually sweep your toes to and be faster about toes and hips. Not only does that help with the standard of the bar muscle up, but it helps you build up some speed. So that's good stuff right there. The other thing, get my box for this one. When we did jumping bar muscle ups, there was a small cue I left you guys with, actually looking up and over the bar. Some of you guys might need some extra help with throwing those shoulders evenly up and over the bar. That can easily be cued by looking at the ground in front of you. So maybe drawing an X or drawing a little smiley face on the ground in front of you. So just like this jumping bar muscle ups where I told you guys to sit up and look up and over the bar, maybe you need to do that for your full bar muscle up. So going back to what we kind of talked about through our bar muscle up series, it's piece by piece by piece. You should be able to say, hey, I'm gonna jump in a hollow, arch, I see my toes, I extend my hips, and then maybe I look up and over the bar to make a full bar muscle up. So let's do 1 more rep together. Jump in a hollow, arch, toes, hips, sit up and over. Bam. Practice those hips to bar. Combine that jumping bar muscle up, you are gonna be flying up and over the bar. For my folks that maybe have a bar muscle up in the bank, a big question I get all the time is, now how do we connect these dang things? This can get a little bit tricky. It's a little bit awkward at first on descending down from the bar and being able to control a big kipping swing. Easiest thing I can tell you guys is we want to fall into hollow. And I say fall in all caps or in quotations because I see way too many people getting way too aggressive with their descent and they push away from the bar. Just say fall into a hollow body position. What did I tell you guys earlier? I'm probably in a hollow body position if I can see my toes in front of me. Bam, I can see my toes. When I get up to the bar after this first bar muscle up and want to descend into a second rep, my toes are gonna be in front of the post. I'm gonna be able to see them, and I'm just gonna simply fall down into that next rep. Toes in front. I'm gonna show you guys a bad rep of accidentally pushing away from the bar, and you'll notice I won't actually be able to connect these reps because my positions are gonna be all off and it's not gonna feel right. So way too much out of control power happening. I can't hit my hollows, I can't hit my arches, and that's gonna lead me into not being successful in my bar muscle up. So think fall, toes in front of the post, and then you're gonna be able to start really feeling those hollows, those arches, and it should feel very similar as the one you did jumping from the ground, your very first one. That is gonna be a wrap on our bar muscle ups. It's been fun, it's been exciting. It's always good to see you guys hitting some new skills out there. And let me know what we should do next. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.